Hi guys, this is a tutorial from electrogear.com.au. In this tutorial we're going to show you how to connect the DVR up to your modem at home or in your business so that you can access it over your internal network. To do this, you've got your DVR set up, possibly with the hard drive installed. It shouldn't really affect this tutorial. Now what you will need is standard network cable, Cat6 it is. You can get it from any local computer store. This one's 10 meters, just get one that's suitable for yours. It looks like this. And just for this demonstration, I'm just going to use this router here. It'll be similar to what you've got at home with the plugs at the back. Okay, so the first step is we need to plug in the cable into the back of the DVR at the RJ45 port, which is labelled there. So just plug that in, and then just get the other end and just plug that into an open socket in the back of your DVR. Make sure it's got LAN 1 or 2 or 3, whichever one's available. For this demonstration I'll use LAN 1, which is that one there. Your modem doesn't need to be turned off, you can do this while it's on as well. So just connect that up. Okay, once you've connected the network cable up to the DVR, there'll be an indicator on the front of the DVR that tells you that there's an active link from the DVR to the router. Every DVR is different. This particular model has link written on the front with a green LED. There's another model here, for instance, that has the little indicator of free. They look like computers and they're linked up there, so that would light up. Just depends on what model you've got. Okay, now the next bit of information we need is going to be from your computer. So this particular tutorial is done using Windows 7. Windows XP is going to be quite similar. So we'll go down to the Start button, and inside Search Programs and Folders we'll type CMD. And that'll bring us to this window here. We'll just enlarge that. And inside our new window, we're going to type ipconfig, like that. Just hit enter. Now, the bit of information that you essentially need is the part that says wireless LAN adapter and wireless network connection. What you need is the default gateway, so that's 192.168.0.1. So we'll just take note of that. That particular address is the IP address for your modem. So what we need to do is then find an open address that we can assign to the DVR. So we do this by pinging particular IP addresses. So right now, if I ping 192.168.0.1 and I get a response like that, it means that there's an active connection at that address. And again, if I did 192.168.0.2, again, you're going to see that there's an active. Generally, I like to reserve the bottom 10 just for other devices, phones or other laptops you may have in your household. So I generally go up to about 10, 192.168.0.10. Okay. If you get a response like that says destination host unreachable, that means that there's no active connection on that address. So now we can now use this information to set up our DVR. Next thing we want to do is go back to the DVR, we'll turn it on, make sure that the link light is active, and then we'll go to the main menu, and then click into Advanced, and then Network. Now you'll get a bunch of settings, and we're going to adjust these in a moment. The main one is the type, which we keep on static. The media port we keep on 9000, the web port we keep on 80. You can change these settings if you want to, but I generally recommend leaving them on default. So in the DNS field, we're going to change this to the IP address of the modem, which was 192.168.0 and 1. For the IP address, we're going to change this to the open IP address that was available, which in our example was 192.168.0.10. Subnet mask we keep as 255.255.255.0, and the gateway again is the IP address of the router modem, which is 192.168.0.1. Then we click apply, and exit out, and the system will want to restart. Okay, we'll go back to the main menu and just make sure that the settings that we've made are correct, and then we'll need to go back to our computer in this next part. Okay, so back onto our computer, we want to go back to the command window that we opened up previously, and we want to make sure that there's an active connection with the DVR, and to do this we type PING and then the address of the DVR that we just assigned, which is 192.168.0.10. Okay, if you get a response like this, that means there's a successful connection between the router and the DVR.